What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, today we're going to kick off our NCAA 07 Dynasty. Now, we've done created schools in the past, but this time around I'm going to change it up, and we're actually going to be doing a regular school. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to take a program that maybe hasn't had the most success, or might be, considered the little brother to another program in their same state, and, hasn't really had too much success in their own conference, and stuff like that. So I'll probably do the same thing for NCAA 14 and for college hoops, because I plan on doing series in both of those games coming up shortly. But anyways, man, we're going to kick off our Dynasty mode in NCAA 07, and we are going to be a team in the ACC, but it's not the U. Now, I do have some players' names in this roster that I'm using. Like I have all of California, like the Cal Bears. I got all of them. I have all of them. Miami, the whole roster is done. I have like Jamal Charles, I believe, have his name and stuff like that. And the main dude in this team right here, because we're going to be using Georgia Tech for this dynasty, we have Calvin Johnson, and that's his real name. And everybody else knows this is a generic name, you know what I mean? But yeah, Georgia Tech, that's the team that we're rocking with. I'm going to show you guys the roster, see what we're working with. You can see that our 05 record, or our last year record, was 7-5. So we weren't really the best team, you know what I mean? We're kind of the bottom feeders of this division. Now, my main goal for this is to keep Calvin Johnson for 2 seasons. Because if you guys remember, this was his last year in college. He went number 2 to the Detroit Lions and stuff like that. No, he's not doing that. He's going to be here for a long time. Look at Trey Smith. I don't know if that's his name, because clearly it says Michael. Michael's a bad man. Michael's good. He's on the cover of ESPN magazine. But anyways, man, let's check out our roster. We should be pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. You see, we have a Michael too, right? Michael's all quarterback too, man. 88 overall with 82 speed. Let's check out his arm strength, because that's what I care about. Can we get the ball downfield? 86, not bad. We also have Powell, who's a sophomore, and he has 91 throw power, which I like. Okay, we also have another sophomore, and a freshman, Ross, the boss. We got Ross. Then we got Carter. I believe that this is actually Deshaun Choice or something like that. He played for the Cowboys. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. But he's a redshirt junior. We also have another redshirt junior in Joseph. Then Washington, he's a sophomore. We have a freshman in Revis? Yeah. Anyways, man, we all here for Calvin. Okay, Calvin freaking Johnson, who is 98 overall. Freaking man amongst boys, man. Beasting and feasting. Then our next best receiver is 80 overall with 86 speed. Logan, he has 90 speed. Matter of fact, let me check out the halfback speed. We got 91 speed, 92, 86, and then 90. Let's check out the defense really quick. Okay, defensive line is pretty solid already. Outside linebackers are pretty solid. Middle linebacker, or star middle linebacker is pretty good. Inside, after that, it's pretty it's kind of weak just a little bit. Cornerbacks, we can work with that. Free safety is strong safety, strong, no pun intended. So yeah, man, this team's pretty solid to kick things off. We definitely want to compete in the when it comes to the ACC. We really want to compete. No, don't want to do no practice. But let's do. I like the fact that they have practice mode in this game, though, because that's one thing that they didn't have in 06 when it just came to the Dynasty mode and stuff like that. Now, let's check out our team needs. Receiver, strong safety. Those are our team needs. Okay, man. Receiver, just in case we do lose Calvin Johnson. This guy, he's 6 foot, 171 pounds, and he is the #1 player at his position, but he's a 4-star recruit. We have this guy who's a 4-star recruit as well, who runs a 4.2. You know, I like 4.2, but his field awareness is a C. So we'll probably get more into recruiting probably the next episode, stuff like that. Just kind of want to see who's here. We might gotta boost up our O-line, because O-line is usually weak. Probably should look at the overalls, but it's not a big deal. We'll figure all that out later, but let's check out ESPN the magazine. Let's see if we can get our boy Calvin a Heisman. Is he a Heisman hopeful? Not quite. He's not a Heisman hopeful, but they got Chris Coleman, aka Brady Quinn. They also got Adrian Peterson, my man Griffin. They got Hall, Michael Hall, who was supposed to be, yeah, y'all know. And then they got quarterback from Florida and quarterback from Louisville. As we check out preseason All-Americans, yo, Calvin Johnson had to be a preseason All-American. There we go. Our man Calvin, look at Fry. Our man Calvin Johnson, he's up in there. Anybody else from Georgia Tech? Nobody else from Georgia Tech. What about second team? Nope. Nope. So we're really going to be relying on Calvin Johnson, and that's really about it, man. Let's go to All ACC. How many people do we have from Georgia Tech? All ACC. So far, only Calvin Johnson. Second team. Oh, that goes on. We got a guard up in there. There we go. And then we got Swoops, D tackle, big homie, 280. Kind of small for D tackle, but it is what it is. Also got an outside linebacker, Wilkinson. I like that. Cornerback. Okay. We should. I mean, I think we should be competing for an ACC title. That's just my opinion, though. Let's do the conference outlook. See where they have us finishing. They have us finishing fifth in the ACC. I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all, man. We got to be at least top 3. Gotta be at least top 3. That means gotta be Clemson, Virginia Tech, Florida State, Miami. Let's check out the schedule before we wrap this up real quick with our preseason options. We got Notre Dame. Then we got no, we're not playing though. Y'all know me. We gotta have a B schedule. You know what I mean? Let's take on. Ooh, Texas is up there. Texas Tech. Who else is out there? Number 1. Okay, West Virginia. Number 9. Excuse me, not number 1. Who else do we have? Let's go to the top. Ohio State's number 1. That's scary. Nebraska, NC State. No, let's take on number 10, Louisville. Okay, now our schedule's up to A+ status. We also have Troy. Let's make this an away game, but we're not going to be playing Troy. And I'm sorry to anybody that goes to Troy and you love Troy. We're just not going to be playing Troy. Let's take on TCU. TCU, we're going to be at TCU. Then we are Virginia at home, Virginia Tech, Maryland. Then we got Clemson, Miami, NC State, North Carolina, Duke. And then this is open. Do we have another? Okay, so our schedule is full. So the last game versus Georgia is going to be the one I look forward to every year. It's one of my favorite rivalries to watch in real life. It hasn't always been the most competitive. It's just for some reason I just like watching the rivalry. I really don't know why. I just do. I don't know. But anyways, man, I guess that's basically going to wrap it up. Something quick, something simple, something light before we get into it. The first episode should be tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably the next day. If you can't tell, I'm congested all up in the nose. I'm sick. When you got kids and you have a wife and they get sick, then you get sick. So I blame them a lot. I mean, it's probably my fault because I don't clean up like I should. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, man, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this small little video. Hope you guys are excited for the new Dynasty in a new game. And, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Peace. Hot sauce.